Hey girl, hey! Welcome back to My Obsessive Confessions. My name is Tigre, and as you can already tell by the title of this video, today we are going to be discussing my current favorites or January favorites. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and just jump right into it. So I don't have a lot of favorites this for January, not because it's not really on purpose. It's just I feel like the month of January was so many new drugstore items that I've just been testing out things, and so I'm still working on getting out an update video to you guys. I do have a couple updates in this video on some things, but that will still be coming. So the rest of this stuff is kind of things that I haven't really featured on my channel, but I have definitely been loving. So I'm going to start off with a fragrance, and this is completely empty. So I think back in November, I had restarted my Scentbird subscription because there was a couple fragrances on there that I've been eyeing, and I just wanted to get a actual sample size where I could wear it for a while. And don't even get me started on Scentbird. I've already canceled. That is a complete different story and a complete mess. But the one fragrance that I have truly been loving, and you'll be able to see I've already finished the whole sample, the Glossier You, and this is what it looks like. And like I said, it's completely empty. I had to go actually get this out of my empties. But you guys, it is so good, and I'm definitely going to be picking up the full size of this. I was going to order it online, but I know that there's a Glossier actual shop in LA, and I really want to try some other Glossier things, so I want to kind of make a trip out of it. So I do plan on going to the actual Glossier store, and then maybe I'll film it and try some Glossier products that I've really been wanting to try. But I'm not very good at explaining scents at all. All I could tell you is it's definitely clean but warm, but not too not really sweet. It's a little bit of everything, and I truly feel like what makes this so good is the way that it melts into your skin. But yeah, that's exactly what I think that they're going for, where it's one of those fragrances that may smell different on everybody. But I got so many compliments. It's one of those things that you smell it, but you don't smell it all day. But I've gotten compliments every single time I've worn this. And not to say I haven't before in the past with other fragrances, but this lasts all day. Even when I don't think that I can smell it, other people say, oh, you smell good. So I'm just so excited. I'm definitely going to be picking up the full size of this when I go to their store. And then I have one hair favorite, and this is, I'm kind of cheating because I just used this maybe couple days ago, but I've already instantly fell in love with it, and this is the Christophe Robin Cleansing Purifying Scrub with Sea Salt, and this is actually for your hair. Now this is just a little travel size one that I actually got. I'm pretty sure I got this in a box or something, and I've had this for a very long time. It's just been in my stash because the concept of a scalp scrub didn't interest me because I have curly hair. I just feel like, how am I gonna get it out? The scrub stuff's gonna get stuck in there, and I'm just gonna have granules of things in my scalp. That's just how I pictured it in my head. But when you actually use, at least this one, when you actually use it, it's completely what I didn't expect. First of all, it does have granules in it. This one is sea salt. And it does, I just put it on my scalp, obviously, not throughout my hair, just like I would with shampoo. And I do use this in the place of shampoo. I don't know if you're supposed to or not, but that's how I used it. And I just massage it into my scalp, and you can totally feel the, I don't know, it's just definitely an experience. It lathers up very, very nicely, and the sea salt scrub, they do dissolve, so you actually don't, yes, you have to rinse it out, but you don't necessarily, or you're not rinsing out the granules, you're just rinsing out the suds. I'm probably doing a horrible job of explaining this. It smells really good to me, actually. I know a lot of people on when I was reading the comments on Sephora said that it didn't smell very good. It smells like I don't know, a hair salon, and I think I like that. But it's just really, really good. Now, I will give a disclaimer on this. This is definitely purifying, as it says. So your hair is going to feel like squeaky clean. So this is not something I will be using like weekly or even bi-weekly. I think I will probably use this once a month. But I was just at a point where even though I was washing my hair, I still was like, had an itchy scalp, and I feel like it was because it was dry, and also just product buildup was in there that I wasn't getting out with my shampoo, because I only shampoo once in a while, and the shampoo I use is like a moisturizing shampoo. I don't feel like it was actually getting out the buildup that was in my hair, and this is definitely what my scalp needed. And this has actually made me want to look into more scalp scrubs, because I know Briogeo has one, as well as I think there's like I think it's called ACV, or it's an apple cider vinegar rinse scalp scrub that they sell at Ulta. So it's definitely made me want to check into them. But as far as this one goes, I really enjoy this. I would repurchase it, but I really don't need to for a while. I've only used it one time. You can't see anything in there, I don't think. Oops. But you don't need a lot of this, so this is going to last me like a couple months, because I plan on only using this, like I said, once a month, and even then you only need like a full scoop, and it just is really good on my scalp. So I had to mention that. Well, I had to mention that because even if you're not curly and you use like a lot of products, I feel like that is going to be a good clarifying shampoo for you, or scalp scrub, whatever you want to call it. And I wanted to mention it to you. And then the next non-makeup favorite is this Grande Lash Enhancing Serum, and this is just a trial size. And I have been using this for, I want to say like 2 months. I have not been using it religiously like you're supposed to, but when I did during those times, I could definitely see a difference. And I don't know if you guys can look at other like past videos. I don't wear falsies a lot, so you will be able to see like my actual lashes, but I can definitely see a difference in the length of my lashes. Like, they're very prominent now, and I definitely think it's to this. So I would purchase the full size. It's pretty pricey, but if you use it religiously, you'll definitely see a difference. And I just had to mention it because it's one of those things that I've been using, and I've been wanting to mention it to you, especially since I can see a difference. So yeah, I had to mention that. And then the last non-makeup-y thing is actually from Trader Joe's, and this is their Rose Oil Ultra Moisturizing Hand Cream. Now this always comes out around this time, which is Valentine's Day, and so I am definitely going to go back and stock up on a couple more, but I love this. And I meant to mention this last year when this came out, but for some reason I don't think I did. I don't know why. But this is just such a good hand cream. If you don't know this about me, I am obsessed with hand cream. I have so many different hand creams. I keep them in my car, in my purse, like everywhere. I always have a hand cream on me, and I'm very particular about hand creams. I do want them to really moisturize as well as sink in really fast, and this does that. It does sink in. You have to give it like at least like 1 to 2 minutes, because it does have that like greasy look and feel originally, because it is an oil based, but once it sinks in, it definitely keeps it moisturized. I love putting this around my cuticles. It's just a really good hand cream. So, and it's really inexpensive for the amount that you get in here and for the ingredients. I think this was $4.99. So yeah, and it's gonna last you a long time. It's a really big tub of this. So I just wanted to mention that if you have a Trader Joe's near you, definitely go check out their new things. Speaking of Trader Joe's, I've been wanting to, because I mentioned Trader Joe's on here a lot. I have a love affair with Trader Joe's, and I'm sure you guys know. I've been wanting to incorporate a actual Trader Joe's video here on my channel, and I'm not sure how to do it, like what to do. Maybe like monthly do like a what's new at Trader Joe's, or I'm not sure. So let me know down below if that's something that interests you, or if you have any ideas on it. Just trying to think of a good way to do it. Maybe a haul when I go. We do our grocery shopping on Sundays. I don't know, we'll see, but definitely let me know what you guys are thinking down below. And then the last kind of non-makeup-y thing is this lip it's called Lip Glossy, but it's like a lip balm that's a gloss, and this is the Kopari Lip Glossy, and I have just been loving this. It is definitely really moisturizing, but it's also like glossy, so it's really good to wear like if you have on just a little bit of makeup. They have this in different colors. This is just like the clear one, and I just really like this. I remember for a while here on YouTube this was like a big thing. I never got it until I got this at the last Sephora sale in a little like kit, and I've just been loving it ever since I started using it. This stays in my backpack for school, and I just really like this, and I had to mention that. Okay, so on to makeup favorites. The first thing I'm going to mention here is something that has been in my collection for probably a long time, and it's something that I use really often, and I've just never discussed it. So I had to go ahead and let you guys know, because this is really just a great product, and it is the It Cosmetics Brow Power Universal Brow Pencil. And I got this actually in I'm pretty sure it was in a BoxyCharm or one of those like beauty boxes. So again, it's one of those things that like I would have never went out to purchase it on my own. But it came in a beauty box, and I kind of just like tossed it to the side, and then one day I decided to try it, and it's just so good. I have no clue where any of the caps are. That's how old it is, and I have no clue where any of that went. But anytime I hear the word universal for anything, I roll my eyes. Like I'm automatically like, yeah, whatever. But this obviously is universal. This is what's in my eyebrows today. It's just such a, how do I explain it? It's such a like everyday product. It just goes on so easy, so smooth. It is definitely more harder. Like I feel like I've been using this so much, and there's still so much left in here because it's not a creamy formula like what you're used to with like the ABH and just other ones that you go through really fast. And I think that's another like key thing that why I like this so much is it lasts so long, but you still get what you need out of it. Because it's a harder formula, you do have to kind of press a little bit, but it makes everything look so natural. It's good when I have like a full face of makeup on like I do now, or when I just want to do my eyebrows. It's such a good product, and I don't know, I just have had it for so long, and I just had to tell you guys about it because It Cosmetics isn't one of my, I wouldn't even say go-to or favorites. It's a brand that I've kind of dismissed because their shade range in the past is something that has just been abysmal. I know that I've seen that they've been trying to get better, but I've kind of just dismissed them. I don't believe in canceling people, but I've definitely dismissed them, and I'm not really looking forward to their new products or anything like that. But like I said, this came in a box. I had it, I used it, and I'm not going to dismiss something that works really well and that I use a lot. So I wanted to mention that, and I truly think it is universal. So yeah, I think this is something you should check out if you're interested in a brow product. And since we're already speaking about brows, I'm gonna go on to this one, and this is something that everybody was talking about as a favorite, and I just dismissed this as well because I was so into my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel. But this is a game changer, you guys, and this is the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. Oh my goodness. Like I said, I have been rocking with the ABH brow gel for years. I have backups of it, and I don't even know what I'm gonna do with those backups because I can't see myself going back to anything else. I don't know what it is about this brow gel. It is truly, like I said, it's a game changer. It really is. The brush already, it's like a, I don't know if you can see that, but it's like a long brush, bristles on one side and then like really short on the other side. But it also is one of those things where barely any product comes out. So like when you're putting it on your brows, it feels like there's nothing there. Like you're like, well, is it getting any of the product out of here? Like it feels super dry, but it holds everything in place beautifully. And because it has little combs on it, I can get that like feathery look that I like with my brows. I mean, I just don't know what it is about this. You guys, Like, I'm probably really late to the game, but if you were waiting for somebody that wasn't like a big YouTuber to tell you that it's worth it, that's me. It's worth it. And then since we're still on the eye train, I will go into this lash. And I think I mentioned this in my 2018 favorites video. I kind of like just mentioned it in passing. But again, another product that I'm super late to the game on. And this is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. You guys, that is the mascara that I have on my eyes today. This mascara does everything that I wanted a mascara to do. It reminds me, this is a total dupe. This is a total dupe for the Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara. And I told you guys I love this mascara for elongating. This does that, but it's also kind of like thickening and volumizing. I love this. Like, I love this Benefit one as well, but I don't think I will repurchase this. And this always happens to me. And I told you guys I rarely buy high-end mascaras unless there's like a sale or there's like a deal on them. And then I buy them and I love them. But then there's a mascara from the drugstore that just comes and it's like, I don't know if the drugstore knows like, okay, this is a good one, let's go ahead and mimic it. But they always come and they just do exactly the same thing for way less. And I think this is like $3.99, $4.99. You can't beat it. So I don't think I'll need to repurchase the Bad Gal Bang because that one is definitely going to be a new favorite. And then as far as lips, I picked up the sets that Pat McGrath had for her lip glosses. It was 2 sets. It was like a cool and a warm, and I picked both up and I love these. I have not, this is my first try into Pat McGrath. I also picked up the lipsticks, which I also love too. I guess those would be a favorite too. I don't feel like going to go get them, but the red one, I picked that one up and they are beautiful. The formula of her lipsticks are beautiful. This is my first dive into Pat McGrath, these little kits. So I'm really glad that she's coming out with them. It's totally worth it because it's definitely like for people like me who just can't take the plunge to purchase a palette or like products that are so expensive. And this gives me a chance to use it. And you guys know how I feel about minis. I love minis. I have so many minis and this was just perfect. And they are so beautiful. They last such a long time. They're very creamy and opaque, but not too opaque. I just, oh my God, they are so, so beautiful. This one is Flesh 4 and oh my God, it is just so, so good. If you want to see me do like a lip swatch video of all 6 of them, I can definitely do that for you because they are just really, really beautiful. They, like I said, they're sticky but not too sticky where it like sticks together. Oh, that's pretty too. This one is Bronze Temptation, and then let me do the last warm one. And this one is Divine Rose, and those are the warm. So pretty and glossy. And then I'll do the cool as well. Yeah, but they are just so, so beautiful. And I'm just so glad that I picked them up. And then my last makeup favorite is the Becca Chrissy Teigen collaboration, and this is the most recent one. It was like the, I don't even remember what it was called, but it was like a baking kit or whatever. But this is the one that I really liked, and I didn't like everything from there. Like the lip that came in it, it's not a favorite of mine. And this little putty highlighter is kind of greasy. It's not bad, but it's just not my favorite. But this eye, on top it has this eyeshadow. Like this is such a beautiful eyeshadow. It's just like a one and done eyeshadow. I just put this on my finger and put it all over my lid for like just during the week when I just want to, like I said, a one and done. I love bronzy shadows on my lid, and this is just like the perfect one. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's so pretty. And I just love it all over the lid. It's so, so beautiful. And I wanted this as soon as I saw it come out. I wanted it, and I just knew to wait because any of the Becca collaborations, all of them go on sale. It never fails. They always go on sale. So I definitely held back. I was scared it was going to sell out. That FOMO almost got me, but just as I predicted, it went on sale for $29 for the kit, and it went on sale during Sephora's 20% off. So I got it an additional 20% off of the sale price, and I was just so happy with that. So anytime you're eyeing a Becca collaboration, I'm telling you guys, just wait. I guarantee you the Malika and Khloe Kardashian one is going to go on sale too. I'm not really interested in that at all, but I just wanted you to know, wait if you want to get it. And then I have one fashion-y item, and these are my Target boots. Now I really should have washed these or at least wiped them down, but I just had to show them to you because I wear these boots out, you guys. Like, I have been on the hunt for the perfect boot that just goes with anything. And this is definitely it, but also fits my foot. My foot is kind of wider than the normal foot, I feel like, but I love these. As you can see, there's so many creases in them because I wear them so much, but they've held up. They, like, usually, like, it'll start to wear on the bottom, and it hasn't. I'm sorry that they are so dirty, but I love these boots, and they're just so beautiful. I'll link them down below if you've been looking for a good, like, everyday winter boot that is just like really classic and beautiful but doesn't cost too much. This is definitely it, and I will link that down below. And then my last favorite is a actual appliance, and I don't have it with me because obviously it's an appliance, it's in my kitchen, but I will definitely insert a picture, and it is my air fryer. You guys, this is just, it is like the key to my heart. I just love this air fryer. In an attempt to be more healthy, this air fryer has definitely come into my life and changed my life. Me, my husband, my brother, we love this air fryer. It makes the best wings. Again, I'll insert some pictures I had put on my my Instagram of like a before and after, so you can kind of see they come out super juicy and super like just crispy and beautiful, and it requires no oil. Like, it literally is an air fryer. Do not ask me what the mechanics of it are, what the science is. I don't know. I don't care. I just know you put them in there and it fries it. I don't know. I'm not going to question it. It is just such a good investment, especially if you care about you know, cutting out like oil and stuff like that, but you still like fried foods. I've only really cooked chicken in it. There's a whole recipe book that came with it. You can cook fries, all kinds of stuff in there. You can't put anything that's like dripping wet in there. So I haven't used anything else, like I said, but it's definitely something that I will continue to branch out with. But as far as chicken wings, if you're looking to make chicken wings that you don't want to have to actually fry, this is going to be your best friend, and I love it. So I had to mention that. And that is it for my favorites. I did want to mention a couple makeup items that I have updates on. One is not something I mentioned. I actually forgot to mention this in my last video, which was a drugstore. I'm pretty sure that was my last video. I don't know when this is going to go up, but it was the video that I did the second video that I did my drugstore full face on. And this is the Wet n Wild bronzer in What Shady Beaches. Get it? What Shady Beaches. And this is an ultimate fail. This is the deepest bronzer that Wet n Wild came out with, and it does nothing. I just wanted you guys to know, because if you're my skin tone and you're looking for a bronzer from Wet n Wild, it's just literally a face powder. It does nothing for me. So I just wanted you to know that that does nothing. And then an update on the Milani. Actually, these could be considered a favorite because I have not put them down since I got them. These are the Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealers. I love these. I love these, you guys. Again, I have the color 170 Warm Almond and 165 Deep Tan. I did do a video on this. I'll link that here. I love these. Now, as far as, I might as well do an update on their foundation. I'm gonna do a video on stick foundation, so I didn't want to talk about it too much in here, but the foundation is not my favorite at all. It oxidizes at the end of the night to like a really orangey color. It is a beautiful foundation for like the first couple hours, and then it just breaks apart really badly. It's not very creamy. I don't know. It's not like the worst stick foundation I've ever tried, but it's definitely not one that I would repurchase or that I feel that I can recommend to you. I feel that if you have any texture or fine lines, this is going to accentuate it. It's just not my favorite at all. So like I said, I'll probably go into more depth when I do the foundation stick video, but I just wanted to give an update on this. This is not my favorite out of the two. But back to these, I get sidetracked so easy. These concealers from Milani are so good. They really, in texture, remind me of the Too Faced multi-purpose concealer. They're very thick but blend out really seamlessly and beautiful. They do crease just a little bit. It's not in like the Too Faced where it's like doesn't crease at all. It does crease a little bit, and a little bit goes a long way. I felt that I had a habit of just putting it on like I would all the rest of my concealers, and it is very thick. Even though it blends out beautifully, it does kind of, if you put too much, it can kind of sit on top of the skin, and I didn't like that. So you only need a little bit for this to do its job. I feel like it's full coverage for me. I know some people felt that, I've watched other videos on it, they felt that it wasn't really full coverage. For me, it was full coverage. It definitely did what I needed it to do. So that's kind of a preference thing, but this has definitely been a favorite, and I wanted to update you on that. And the last item I wanted to update you on is the Almond Velvet Foil Cream Shadows. These still are beautiful and they last a very, very long time, but I have to mention that these do not build up well, and they do not work well with shadows on top. I use this one in Violet Eyelet in that purple video. It was the first drugstore I did with the purple look, and while it looked beautiful up close, when I got into the mirror, it was very like cracking, and I figured out it was this product. So this dries down very quickly, and it dries down very like dry. So if you have oily eyelids, you're gonna love this because it does stay all day. It does not budge, but do not put anything over top because your eyes will feel very heavy, and they do crackle when it has other stuff on top of it. So it doesn't play well. This is totally just like a one and done shadow look. I used this Out of the Woods. Like I said, I love bronzy colors. I use this all over my eye and just blend it out into the crease, and it's just beautiful. This is going to be beautiful for the summertime to just, like I said, blend and go, and because it's so foolproof and beautiful, it's not going to budge. So I had to give you an update on those. They're still pretty, but they are not easy to work with, and they don't play well with other things. So yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know what it is you've been loving down below. Maybe it's something that I need to check out, or something that I already have and I just need to give it a second chance or bring it out. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Join the fam bam here, and until next time, guys, bye.